I'm Jazz.
And I'm BRITT.
NYCWAO. Let's talk about... This is the last episode, okay, of season 1.
Yes.
Okay, that was episode 8. This episode was crazy. And I know everybody... I did not say we're going to be sitting here like this. Because they packed all this stuff into episode 7 and then episode 8. And now we sitting here with the what the F.
What the?
Okay, that's
the what the?
With the what the face
what
on.
the?
Basically. And it's like, we got to wait till 2015.
That's crazy. It sounds like a really long time. I was like,
it really
it's only 2012. I don't understand.
What you talking about? It's 2014.
It's like,
but it's crazy though, because
it's
it's only a few months away, technically, when you think about it. We got September, October, November, December. Did we be in 2015? I'm thinking
but when? 2015?
Probably January.
Spring?
I'm thinking January.
I don't think so.
But I'm thinking that they're going to do it early because they're going to have to compete with Game of Thrones.
True that.
But no, but they come on Saturdays.
Yeah, Game of Thrones is Sunday.
Yeah, Game of Thrones is Sundays. Which is smart on their part. Because they do not want to compete with Game of Thrones, I'm telling you. But, yeah, so I think...
Everybody is here for that.
Yes. Anybody Game of Thrones fans? Sorry. This is for power. We sorry. We love Game of Thrones. We gonna be doing reviews on that too. But you know, I know y'all here for that power intro though. Man, we ain't gonna hit it. First of all, speaking of intros, Game of Thrones intros is like #1 for us. Power comes in second.
Yes.
That intro.
Go ahead, Curtis Jackson.
Yes.
Okay.
And you know what? And let's be real.
Because
lately, 50 Cent's music hasn't been hitting as far as on the charts.
Yeah.
But this is, songs that he's come out with already. That song is crazy. If I'm not mistaken, this song is from a past album, a previous album, isn't it?
I think so.
If I'm not mistaken, if y'all know, let us know something, any of y'all 50 Cent fans out there. But, you know, and I'm not a crazy big 50 Cent fan, but I'm not gonna lie, when he came out with
What up, blood? What?
Yeah.
What up, cuz?
It was a rap. I was with it.
Gangsta?
I was definitely with that song. That song is bomb. That's still my favorite 50 Cent song. But this intro for Power is crazy. I think if y'all follow me on Twitter,
all the smooth jazz.
You got Joe on there.
Some Rick Ross type of
you got Joe hitting
that
them vocals. But if you follow us on Twitter, you've seen that we've posted like how the music edits were bomb on this this season of Power. Like, I hope they continue that for next season. You understand what I'm saying? Don't change the music editor. Don't change the person who's picking the songs.
Yeah, don't do that.
Let them keep their job. Real talk. But that intro is hot though. Not real talk. But getting into episode 8, we done spent all this time running our yaps about other stuff. Episode 8. What's the first thing we gonna talk about? I want to talk about Tommy.
I was just gonna say, I want to.
Because y'all know how I feel about Tommy.
The fall of Tommy.
If you've been watching us, okay.
That boy Tommy, if he would have stayed in school, he would have heard of, the Ides of March. You know what I'm saying?
I'm tired.
What was that Caesar, right? Brutus, Caesar, one of them. Brutus, the Ides of March. They was outside. It was storming. It's about to go down. Tommy
and
you sitting here smiling, like he has no clue.
He has no clue. He has no clue. Truth be told, that
he has no clue about his whole life. He has no clue about what's going on with Holly. He has no clue that he's about to be sitting out there as a toy soldier.
Tommy is being handled. That's what it all boils down to. Holly's handling Tommy. Ghost is now handling Tommy, which is crazy.
But
then I told you that Ghost was looking at Tommy funny. But what it is Ghost can't be free. What Ghost realizes, Ghost can't be free because he's got to always have Tommy's back. If you realize that. So when what's his name? Lobos was like telling him, follow your pursuits.
Lobos, you mean Django?
In that blue suit?
In that blue suit?
Did y'all see him in that blue suit?
Just like Django.
That joint was funny. But now, real talk though, when he said to him, follow your other pursuits, let your men take the heat. You know what I'm saying? Because he doesn't see Ghost and Tommy as a partnership. No. He sees Ghost as the leader. You feel me? And the thing is, Tommy knows
says your men.
And but Tommy knows that. That's why he's feeling some type of way, and he's getting caught up in his feelings because he realizes that nobody takes his word. Nobody is taken when he says this is. They're not gonna move when he say go. Yeah. They're gonna say, well, what Ghost said.
Yeah.
Because they know Ghost at the end of the day, it's the smart one, and that Ghost is the one that's truly making the decisions.
Yeah.
Not, it's like, even though Tommy crazy, he muscle, he all of that, the decisions are being made by Ghost. And that's the lead. That's a leader.
He's the right-hand man. He's second in command.
Basically. But Tommy don't like that. But you see that Ghost realized what Tommy's issue was, and he played on it.
Yeah.
And he positioned himself to distance himself.
He did that very well, though.
And you heard what Lobo said, distance yourself from the street as much as possible.
He said, we'll live on the countryside, yo.
Like, but the thing is, that's serious, though. Do you understand? Like, because, I mean, not trying to be funny, like, it's not about racism, but when it comes to things like that, even in the drug game, stuff like that, usually, they're not trying to bring, someone of, you know, a different race is not trying to bring up,
yeah,
you know, someone else like that. They ain't really trying to do that.
They sell all
what it is
their own.
They stick to their own. You know how it is. But he sees something and goes. He know with Ghost, his money gonna be right.
Yeah.
He know with Ghost, his money gonna be right. Ain't gonna be no complications. Why you think he came to them? Even though he came at them on some threatening ish, like, yo, if you don't do it, I'm gonna kill you. He knows that with these fools, these two.
Ghost was like, I know the stakes, okay?
He said, I'm gonna get, you know what I'm saying? He know that he gonna get his stuff sold. You know what I'm saying? But Tommy is so caught up in his feelings, he didn't even realize when Ghost started mind effing him.
That quick. And it happened real quick. And because you see, when Ghost closed the door and then he looked at Tommy and then he was like,
he started thinking.
You know what, you right, Tommy. You right. I should have listened to you.
Because he kept saying, I was right about Roller. I was right. The thing is, and they still had, I thought they was going to drop on that he wasn't right. I'll put it to you like this. Ghost knows now.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Now
he knows now because Pink Shoes Shorty still on the loose. So now he know, yo, I mean, there's so many things that went down this episode that is crazy. You feel me? Then there's Tommy effing up with Holly running his yacht.
Yo.
And I said that on the last review. Like, I can't believe, and y'all know how much.
But he should have got rid of her when she was like, yeah, I know, because he was here the other night. And he was like, why didn't you say something?
Exactly.
But why didn't she say something? You just going to sit there and listen?
She's some sneaky bra. What she was supposed to do was get up.
But even if you did,
because when she would have got up,
go to the bathroom.
She was supposed to get up and dip, and they would have been like, okay. And then see, that would have made Holly, Tommy and Ghost respect her.
Exactly.
Because they would have been like,
but she's so stupid. Like, you was listening, eavesdropping or whatever. Like, oh, okay. And then you told him.
Yeah.
Why would you? What?
Because she knows that.
I think that she has the game all messed up.
No, she got the game right with Tommy. Where she had the game messed up was with Ghost.
Yeah.
Because when she said, I'm not blah, 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 and I'm going to be working for Tommy. She said, I'm going to be working for Tommy. So we're partners. We're partners. This chick is crazy.
He said, what you, he said.
You know, I'm ticklish. Chill out. But you know what it is. You know what it is, though. She thinks that Tommy's in charge.
Yeah. When
she finds out and realizes that at the end of the day, Ghost is the one that makes the decisions.
No more.
Yes, because what she gets off on is the fact that he has power.
Yep.
But she's a kleptomaniac and a cokehead and basically an adrenaline junkie, because that's what she's all about. And if Tommy is stupid enough to let her work for him,
but how? Because she's gonna steal the merchandise,
sniff the cocaine,
sniff it up.
And then he gonna be running around protecting her monkey ass.
Yep.
And getting people killed.
She ain't even gonna be working there for 2 weeks, and she's gonna be like, I mean,
and she's gonna be like, Tommy, I mean, come on, Tommy.
Complimentary.
She's gonna be like, please, you're a drug dealer. You're a drug dealer. You can get. So what? You can't get other drugs? Come on, Tommy. You know she's gonna hit that. Like, that joint is crazy, and I'm tripping because when he gave Tasha back them earrings, and Tasha talking about when he bought some new ones, she's talking about she gave him back. I'm surprised. I was disappointed in the writing that Tasha didn't turn up on Tommy. I'm not. Yeah, they probably could have still been cool, smoked their joint, and it been whatever. I did not like the fact that she didn't check him and address the fact that, yo, you just straight sided with this broad, and we supposed to be your family. I don't care how lethal the P is. Okay? That's crazy. Holly got something serious between her legs, kid. She got Tommy all effed up. Like, I mean, what is going on?
That's that Irish poontang.
That coke and do sex. That coke and do sex got him messed up. Like, and y'all know I love Tommy, man. I'm like, what? But he did redeem himself. No, hold up. Back to Tasha with the joint. Let's talk about the fact that they using Dutch's I can understand Tommy
using that. They can have
that.
the G pen or the kind pen, vaporizer. You know what I'm saying? But even well, you're not gonna be driving around with a bong. I mean, they can.
But their little vapor joints, they can. I mean, but even if they didn't do that, even if they still just used the regular, drop whatever.
Why not using?
Why she ain't using a nice little bamboo paper so she can look sexy with it? She's sitting here with a joint.
Cause she from the hood.
I ain't like that.
She's from the hood. What are you talking about?
Well, obviously the writer don't smoke.
No, she's from the hood.
But the writer ain't thinking. She ain't in the hood no more.
But she still is hood.
Come on,
that's
now.
why ghosts be like, don't embarrass me. Come on, babe. Don't embarrass me, babe.
The cherry wasn't really puffing on much.
Nah, she wasn't. You saw it go in her mouth.
She rotated her mouth.
And then she pushed it out. I thought she was gonna breathe it into her nose, but she didn't.
Yeah, she wasn't making things happen with that. I mean, but the thing is, I can understand because I wouldn't want to put no smoke.
Y'all got the windows open. You need to close them so that you can get the circumference. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the windows were open. What they doing? But they do it, I guess, because if the cops pull them over, it's not,
If the cops pull them, then they smell it outside the car.
I'm just saying though, but they,
Yeah,
used to.
Okay. Anyway.
Get that real bake, that real bake effect going on. But nah, I mean, that's my thing is I felt that they should have I felt she should have addressed it more. Because let's be real, I don't care what race you are, black, white, I don't care. I don't care what you are. If your homie brought some earrings back to you, even though he bought new ones, you ain't no way no woman is not going to address the fact that his woman came in your house, went to your closet, and took your earrings.
Crazy. It's so crazy.
Ain't no way in hell that wouldn't be addressed. The most passive woman.
No way around it.
Okay, the most passive woman is going to be like, so Tommy, I need to discuss something with you. Please do not bring your girlfriend back to the house again because I was very bothered, and it was very unfortunate that that night had to turn that way. But the turn of events that took place. The events that took place on that night has, put me in a position where I cannot, under any circumstances, deal with your girlfriend any longer. I mean, we're still family, even though I'm very disappointed in you. However,
don't bring that chick around.
However, but this is the most passive one. That's how she gonna come about.
Don't bring that chick around ever again in your life because no.
Because all types of class and goddamn manners would have went out the window. I mean, Tommy would have been a nigga that day though. Cause I'd have definitely called Tommy a nigga.
That day.
I'd have been like, hey yo, Tommy, for real though, nigga, you gonna let this chick come in here in my house and take my ish? And then you gonna come over here and think you gonna pass off some new ish as my this ain't mine. I want my earrings.
I would have took the new ones.
I want the new ones in my earrings.
Got you.
Give me them goddamn earrings and stop playing games with me. And matter of fact, bring that chick over here to put my earrings in my hand.
Cash in your hand.
Is you crazy? I thought that was so unrealistic when they wrote that in that damn script. Yes, Tasha can buy her some new earrings, of course. But it's the principle behind it. And y'all know damn well.
Definitely the principle.
No and no. Please.
What else would you steal from me?
Was she trying to steal?
That's diamond earrings. That's money.
Was she? I wouldn't care if they were 2 cents though. They mine.
True.
How dare you? But whatever. It was whatever. But I thought that was a little fugazi in the script. I was like, you know what I mean? But Tommy, he did redeem himself when he had to go and handle Nomar's ass.
First of all, oh gosh. First of all, Nomar was scared as hell talking about, I'm out of here. And she was like, yo, I'll get you some witness protection. And was like, Angie, why you playing with his life? Talking about my boss. My boss signed off on it this morning.
She played that dude because there was no witness protection.
And he looking all childish in the face. Talking about, really?
He was like, you did that for me?
With his little pitchfork beard.
Thank you, Chula. They're like,
really? So, and then
he believed in Angie, though.
And then he's going to say to Angie, I got to say goodbye to some people. And she's like, okay, just tell her not to say anything.
Yeah, that kind of made me go,
oh, you are. Oh, forget it. Let me not say that.
But it's like, but you knew daggone well that you know who he talking about. Like, I feel like, did she know who he was talking, or did she think he was talking about some real family members or something like that?
I don't know.
Like, that was that bull-ish.
I don't know.
But when
but no, yeah. So first, Isabel, she talking about, let me take a selfie. And she talking about, send me one. First, obviously he's a pedophile, he's a pervert, but why does everything have to be sex? Why did he pull his pants down?
What?
And why did he was his face in it, or is
even
his
if
name
it
Nomar?
wasn't though? Yeah, I think she got his name written in that phone.
That's
Nomar.
crazy.
I don't know if anyone see it. I don't remember from past episodes. Did it pop up in her phone? Nomar.
Well,
like
it showed. Well, on the screen when it shows the text messages, it says Isabel and it says Nomar, but I don't know.
I'm talking about in her phone. Yeah,
I don't know.
That joint was crazy
because it's like that he like with the crouched down with the DP
and hit that
the V picture with the face in it.
I know his face wasn't in it because when you remember we was looking at it again, we saw like he had that joint low, but it don't matter because all homie had to do, all Ruiz got to do is check the damn number.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think
Ruiz took his cell phone. She was like, "Papi, give it back, Papi."
He was like, "Go do your homework." I did it. Bring it to me. And she dipped. And he put that phone down.
But he wasn't even checking it. He didn't even go through it, which I mean, I definitely would have. He put that phone down and was just sitting there and then said,
"Wait, hold up though. Message to you parents out there. I tweeted that right when I saw that. Y'all parents out there, check your kids' cell phones, they social medias. Y'all be tripping." I mean, and I was telling my aunt this like years ago when Brittany was in high school. I had a password and all that ish, and she wasn't holding it hostage. I was like, "Yo, let me get your password to your Facebook and to your MySpace and to your this and to your that. I need all that, and to your email." Okay, because mommy said she came down south to live with me and my husband. I need all that. Because you ain't getting pregnant on my watch. You're not getting me in trouble because I'm the oldest. Yeah. I'm going to be in trouble. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Ain't happening. And guess who was Inspector Gadget all up in that business? In that phone. All that. I remember one time the fool lied to me. Got caught. You can't pull the wool over my eyes. I mean, you gonna get some things done, but guess what? Guess who gonna find out eventually?
I didn't delete anything.
Here's the thing is, I taught her the trick, so I'm looking at her like, my dude, like, really? Come on. But that's the thing is, teenagers are gonna do stuff. That's not abnormal. It's your job as parent, guardian, whatever, you know, whether it's your sister who you guardian over, your brother, or if you're the parent, uncle, niece, whatever. It's your job to be all up in their business. In the end, they will thank you. They're going to be like, "Man, she don't let me do nothing." But in the end, they're going to be like, "I really appreciate that, yo. Because I'm not out there like the rest." You feel me? And look at Ruiz's, Isabel, man. Isabel out there.
Isabel.
Getting molested.
I remember exactly, but remember when he was like, you know, "Isabel, like, you've been real quiet lately. What's going on? I hope it's not a boy." She was like, "It's definitely not a boy.
It's a man."
It's definitely
all up
not
in
a
her
boy
phone
Papi.
and all up in her guts.
Yo, that dude Ruiz,
and he's creepy and disgusting.
He's a
though.
creeper, yes.
But when that text came to homie, to that girl's,
that dude's face, yo, that was the saddest look. He got that. He must have kids in real life.
He has to.
Because that look on his face was like. He called Tommy and was like, "Tommy."
But he leaned
forward. Forget the gun. He was like, he had this one arm behind his back, walking real slow, like he.
No, but before he even,
this man was holding back a heart attack. He was like, right after he hung up the phone, he had to go back to the hospital, and he just got stabbed in his chest. He don't need.
No, this. But his chest was on some crazy tip, and all. So the thing is, when Ruiz put down that phone.
Yeah, and then he saw that joint.
No, because you saw.
That's what. Hold on. When I picked up, because I didn't know when I cracked. Like, you see my phone? It's messed up. It's cracked.
Screen.
I didn't know I cracked my screen because I had been. I think it was because I was a little bit intoxicated. So the next day when I saw it, I was looking at my phone and I was like.
And that's how Ruiz looked at his phone. Well, his daughter's phone. Excuse me.
It was all of that.
Ruiz was like,
"What's going on? Is that a D? I think that's a D.
This out.
Whose phone is this?" Because you know, in his head, he was like, "Whose phone is this?"
But if you notice, like Brittany said, he wasn't even about to search her phone. And like I'm telling you, parents, y'all gotta check the phones, the social medias, and all that. And I said that on Twitter because if you don't check, there may be a pedophile named Nomar lurking in your kid's phone.
And his name is
sliding in your kid's DMs, all up in their inbox. Yo.
Nah, yeah, the inbox.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah, now Instagram got DMs.
Snapchat.
Oh,
picking your kid.
Oh yeah, but they
penises.
They can't see the Snapchat.
Either way though, y'all gotta get on y'all grind. Y'all parents need to get on your grind. I don't care how old you are. I don't care. Yo, if you over 40, get with it. Y'all better get in that social media. Ain't no excuse.
Look, you can go on Google and say, how do I use Kick Messages?
But there's
how
no
do
excuse.
I use Snapchat? How do I use Facebook,
to me, there's no
Instagram?
excuse for you to not be social media or internet savvy. You need to get in your kids' business. And I mean, that's a message for y'all.
Message.
But real talk though, he wasn't even gonna check the phone, and then he sat back so comfortably. He's crossed his leg.
Yo, that girl's real comfortable though. Like, she don't got no locks on her text messages. Her picture messages come up automatically.
But you gotta. But that's see. But you know what? We're gonna do a video about checking the phone, yo. Because I'm telling you, y'all parents, if your kid got locks on their texts and stuff like that, that's something y'all need to check for. Y'all need to tell them, take them effing locks off. No password.
As soon as I hit 18, I was like, password. Hey.
But when she didn't, but guess what? But my kids stayed cracking it. My kids stayed cracking her password. So, but I didn't care. Which, that's her business. As long as she not on crack cocaine or she's not shooting heroin or taking bath salts, I'm good. Okay.
Bath salts.
That's crazy. You know what I mean? Because if you start that, you gotta go.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, hey, love you dearly, but you cannot live with me and be on bath salts.
Because I'm going to eat everybody's face.
You know what I'm saying? But y'all parents need to, I'm so serious, yo, check them phones. If you watching Power and you a parent, I don't care if your kid is 10.
Yeah.
Y'all better be checking, that should be a wake up call for y'all, man.
10 is if your kid go to public school, 10 by 10, they're already corrupted.
Yeah, because she had a cell phone at 10. I made that happen for her though. I had to talk to mommy and was like, yo, the kid need a cell. But the thing is, like Rui sat back. He wasn't even gonna check. That text came in and he probably was just sitting there and glanced and went.
But in his head,
leaned forward.
But in his head, he was like, "Who just sent the D to my phone? Wait a minute, this is not my phone. This is not my daughter's phone. My bedazzled sparkly phone."
And you saw him walking around. He was like,
he had the hand behind me and forget the guns. I need a favor.
Tommy's talking about, yo, so you ready with the gun? He said, yeah, we got it. We gonna be able to now forget the guns. I need a favor.
I need you to give me a favor.
He was like, I'm one of my soldiers. His name is Nomar. He's been effing my daughter. Oh my God.
That dude Tommy was like, what?
No, and Tommy's so stupid. He said, that's fucked up. Like, but you can tell, like, I mean, I'm not trying to say, I mean, there's some pedophiles amongst drug dealers, as you can see, but most of them dudes ain't with that ish, yo. And I mean, if you talking about someone who be mad at a pedophile, go find a drug dealer, some criminal. And you know what I mean? Like, that's what she get for eating icy during this review, right?
It was hot.
But the thing is, that joint is crazy. And you know, Tommy was all for that. And he said, you do this for me. You know, he said, you got me. Like, I'm down. And then Tommy was quiet. He said, Tomas. Yo, he was like, I need you to tell me something now, because he ain't gonna recognize a white person,
guy.
a blackito. He's not gonna realize that they coming for him.
Because Tommy was like, I'll get Julio. He said he was gonna get somebody.
Yeah, he said, no, I need you to do it, because you white. And homie ain't gonna
But
see
Tommy put on that little, what is that called?
Did y'all see Tommy?
It looked like a little jockey hat type of thing.
Tommy was standing there posted up on the corner like.
That dude was on his Calvin Klein commercial.
Ralph Lauren. All the way. That man was posed up, okay?
He was giving us eyes and everything.
Yes. And when Isabel texted Nomar was like, the beat came out of him quick. Oh my God.
She said, Papi got my phone. He knows everything.
And then he gonna call Angie talking about, he gonna lie, talking about, oh, he found out that I'm working for you. Yeah, right. Nah, he found out that you that petty. You that straight petty foul. You that straight drop. And like I gave that translation for our northern folks. That's a southern term. And it's that you that straight bullshit. You that bottom.
Yes.
That drop. Like no, can't stand no pedophiles, yo. If you're a pedophile, you watching right now, get the F off my channel, kid.
Unsubscribe.
Get off our channel if you a pedophile. We not for them dudes.
No more. But no more
is no more. I tweeted that. No more is now no more. Tommy got at him.
But did you understand that Tommy was about to what's it called? Castrate him?
Yeah, because he said he wants you.
He said he wants me to bring you his dick. Bring him his
yes. And he was ready. That knife he got is bad. I like that knife. He was ready to cut that thing off. And then who came walking through the door? Angie. And
Angela. What is it? ACI? CSI? No, she was like, FBI? I don't know.
No, she said they got my CI.
Yeah, they got my CI. But she said this is CWSWV. AA Narcotic Anonymous, Angela Valdez.
Angela. But the thing is, back to Tommy and his not being aware.
Was like,
but back to Tommy being out there and not even being aware of his situation.
He's so oblivious. Yeah, like he needs somebody, some little leprechaun midget man needs to come in and be like, beware the Ides of March. Because Tommy is not getting it. They left Lobo, so he look excited, like, yo, that was crazy.
Yeah, he was type happy about Lobo's kidnapping.
He's like, we gonna be moving at double the weight.
Yeah, but he's not. He doesn't think about the possibilities of failure or
their headache. This may be
so basically a headache because it's what Brittany was referring to with Ides of March. You know, that's the
Caesar
assassination of the homie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The soothsayer
was like,
beware the Ides of March. He was it was so many signs, like, yo, it's just
they told him
don't
go to, what was it?
Whatever it was.
I think it's Pompeii, something like that. The play, something like that.
I don't know.
I think he was at the theater or something like that.
Was it? I don't know. All I know is that they was like,
all I know is they got at him early.
All I remember is beware the Ides of March and eat through Brutus.
Tommy might want to beware of the Ides of March because
he's thinking that he's on top of the world right now.
Yeah, because he got his chick. You know what I'm saying? He about to have Ruiz in line because that's what they said. They had to get him in line. That's what he said. And now he got him in line. But the thing is, Tommy is also, like I said, Ghost knows that he ain't right.
Yeah.
Tommy.
We know he's not right because he was about to take no more.
Tommy likes doing bad things to people. He enjoys that.
He's on his True Blood. I want to do bad things to you.
Yeah, he is. Tommy is true. See, now if Tommy was on True Blood, though, I would have liked all of the guys on. I would have been like, ooh, he's hot. Them guys on True Blood, I'm sorry. They don't do it for me. They don't do it for me.
The cutest guy on there was...
It's the new guy that they just got. But we can't do this again. Back to power. The thing is, though, that when Nomar got it, and Angie came in here, y'all saw how Tommy was about to pop her, right?
Yeah, he was like, because
when she said her name, he went...
She said Angela Valdez. He was like,
he
what?
Was done.
Took out that gun because he was about to pop her right in the back of her head.
And then Greg
right in the back of, but you know what? Her thick hair might have caught the bullet.
Her hair was looking really nice.
Her sideburn, that joint would have went here. Her sideburn would have went
pop, ricochet. Get out of here. That Angela's hair. What's her name? Leela Lauren.
Yeah.
Her hair was looking really nice this episode. Real talk. But Greg came, saved her life, and you heard when Nomar was like, "Don't leave me," and she was like, "I'm still here with you. I'm here with you." They had some weird relationship.
Mírame.
They had a real weird relationship because even though she couldn't stand the fact
I feel like she felt like that was her pedophile cousin. You know, like, this is my cousin.
No pedophile cousin could be cool with me. I'm done with that. But the thing is, Tommy, real smart, did his thing, but he was looking at that outfit, man.
It was hilarious because we never seen him look like that.
It was really hilarious. But I still love Tommy. You know what I'm saying? But Tommy redeemed himself when he got rid of that pedophile. You feel me? However, it's gonna be a problem because you know when he go to Ghost to tell him about Angie,
Ghost is not gonna believe him, and Ghost is gonna be like, "Well, listen, your chick just got shot because
she was okay." Now to Holly Monkey. Y'all believe her?
I can't believe she's like, Ghost.
Cause she caught up at my man's. Cause she think Ghost answers to Tommy.
She think that she's gonna be Ghost's boss.
And she's talking about Ghost. And he said, "What you say to me?" Pop in the back. I thought Holly was dead though. I was so happy.
I think it went right through the shoulder.
I was so happy. But then when they showed her on the stretcher, I said, "Dang, she not dead." Yeah. I was so pissed because I wanted her gone.
But did you guys see how? Like we need a construction. We need a team, a contracting team to lift Ghost's jaw off the ground because his whole little fantasy life is done.
It's
over. Right. What's the chick's name? Cynthia. Whatever she was. When she walked out, she looked at him like
she was like
looking at him with this blood. This black man with this blood on his shirt.
Because he just told her, "Yo, I'm about to buy a club in Miami, yo." That joint, and that's what.
And
really,
she was like, "Well, but you got it."
But Pink Shoe Shorty is whack. First of all, she hasn't bodied nobody.
Okay. She's right there. She was sitting right on top of Ruiz, but she couldn't kill him.
She couldn't kill him. Oh, she got animal because he's fat.
Yeah, she came from behind.
It's because he's fat.
Yeah.
Okay. Because she's not good. She like 1 foot. How many people did she try to kill so far? Like she's white. And the thing is,
this was like her 4th time trying to get to Ghost.
Why did she try to shoot this man in that public place like that?
Because she's a psychopath.
That's just dumb. No, she was panicking because Kanan's getting out. And he said, I want him dead before I get out. Speaking of that, Sean and his weak
is so lame. Like if it would never, and this I have been around like in the presence of someone that weak before, a man that weak before.
We
and
can't
it's just
stand
like,
no weak ass man.
Oh, like that just makes my stomach churn.
Y'all knew that our channel, you probably are. If you're watching this video,
Sean, can you do something for me? Anything.
Yeah, anything.
What? Are you? You need to get punched in the chest. But obviously your father didn't punch you in the chest.
You probably knew that our channel if you watching these power reviews. But if you watch any of our scandal reviews and stuff, we can't stand no weak ass man.
It's crazy.
Yo.
And just so that everybody knows in the gay community, being gay does not make you a weak ass man. There are a lot of homosexuals who are
more men than these heterosexual men. For real though.
Yeah.
Will stand up for a woman. Who won't be up here calling a woman all types of bees and hoes. Even though it's a lot of them homosexuals that do that, and that ain't cool either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But there are some homosexual men who are not about that life, who won't be trying to tear down some woman, because you can't call yourself a man and you to make it your business to try to tear down some woman.
Because before you're homosexual, you should be a man first. So.
You know, either way. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell? But Sean ain't no man.
No.
At all. Running around here.
I just need to know how old this man is supposed to be.
Who cares? We said he was 8.
He better be 16 and he just real tall.
He ain't no damn 16. What you talking about? Did that make Tasha a pedophile?
Oh.
Child, she got to go too. We got to send Tommy for her A. Okay? Nah, man. Like, Sean played himself in the 50 Cent talk about your loyalties is to me. You gonna give your loyalties to this man who you said wasn't even your father?
She was like 9.
Like, he wasn't your father. Real talk. Ghost was his father. Just because we have the same DNA don't make you my father. And he gonna betray Ghost. But see, Sean, it's probably gonna be back and forth.
But that's still gonna, even if he's back and forth, it's gonna cause problem.
I think 50 Cent is not. We should need to stop calling this man 50 Cent because he's playing a character.
As I say, what's his name? Curtis Jackson.
Everybody is getting mad about Kanan.
Yeah, like, everyone calls him mad 50.
Dirty, and we gotta stop doing that. We can't do that. Kanan is dirty. Kanan is dirty. Kanan, though, I feel like he's not above killing his kid. That's what I feel like, because he's putting this dude in danger.
Harm's way. Well, he said to the chick, Tahiri,
Pink Shoe Shorty. She called her Tahiri from Love and Hip Hop.
When he told her to make sure that Sean's not there when she does whatever it goes. I guess that's why when she was in the street and Sean came out the car, she was like, damn, yeah.
She's really pretty though. That the chick who's playing Pink Shoe Shorty, because that was the first time they really kind of gave her face action. Yeah. What was that? Like, was that last episode? That was last episode actually when she was sitting there talking. Episode 7, and I was like, yo, she's pretty. You know what I mean? But she ain't gonna be on here long. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna wreck her. I really hope they let Tommy get a hold of her. You know, Tommy gonna set her ass on fire. Tommy gonna start with them feet.
On fire.
He gonna start with them pink sneakers. He gonna be like, nah, keep her sneakers on.
She got new sneakers though.
He gonna be like, keep them on, kid, and he gonna light them issues up for information when they find out it's Kanan. Oh my God.
What's gonna happen?
Listen,
He's out there.
I think also, even though Tommy's stupid, I think Tommy's not as stupid as he appears.
Yeah.
I think that even though I think Tommy is just used to, like, because remember what Holly said before when she was like, maybe you don't need him anymore. Even though Ghost is handling him by pushing him out and kind of stepping away, I think Tommy is just used to do, like he said, we do everything together. And Ghost was his clutch. His crutch, I mean. So once he steps out and he's not leaning on Ghost, I think that Tommy's gonna start to shift the way he operates, because you saw the look in his eye when Ghost was like, no, you need to get the respect you deserve, and he was just like, yo, because he sees Ghost as his brother, and it's like he looks up to Ghost.
Yeah,
he's running around, but he don't want to be what Ghost is. Yeah, but he knows that he needs Ghost. But once he starts to step out, I think we're gonna see a change in Tommy. A big change in time.
Great change in me.
Great change. And I'm gonna tell you something. Ghost though is about to be a mother effer next season.
That dude was like, I'm gonna be the biggest drug dealer in New York City.
Reciting the same thing Tasha said.
Yep.
Let's talk about Tasha. When Ghost said to her, yo, I'm going to Miami. When I come back, we need to talk.
She said,
you saw her face? So how devastated she was. But you know when it really solidified for him was when he found out she paid all that money to that school
and she
in order to get the daughter the role.
Because he did tell her, he said, Tasha, leave it alone. She has to, you know, figure this out.
She gotta fall, pick it up, and do it on her own. I can understand where she's coming from though, because she knew what it was. And the real talk is she was right in the sense of she knew it's all about how many hands you grease, which would dictate if her kid is able to shine. You know what I'm saying? If I had the money, I would do it too. I'm not gonna lie. However, I would have told my husband I did it.
Yeah, at least, you know what I'm saying? At least before you guys went there. Because if you tell him right before you go there, it's like, it's just your daughter's recital, you gotta come anyway.
I would have told my husband.
You ain't gonna go?
But see, I would have told my husband the day I did it.
Yeah.
And I mean, me and my husband had that type of relationship. I would have been like, I need to tell you something. I know you said etc., but I did blah blah blah. Let me explain why.
Yeah, she would have been all and this and this and this and this and that, and then she would have been like, because I just, you know what I'm saying, it's my daughter now, you know.
I mean, whatever.
I can't. She deserves this. I can't.
Hey, and he would have been like, it's okay, sweetie, and kissed me right here on my forehead. Because that's what you would have said. It's okay, sweetie, don't worry about it. But next time, blah blah blah. And I would have got my way though. You know what I'm saying? But the bottom line, but that's not the point. The point is the communication.
Yeah. She let him walk into there blind.
And the reason why, and I'm not trying to make it okay that Ghost is cheating, but the reason why Ghost has turned to Angie the way he did is because of a lack of communication as well. He was communicating with her.
That's what he said.
Telling her what he wanted.
I told you, he said, I mean, I've been trying to tell you, but you ain't
telling
listening.
her what he wanted. And she was like, get out of here with that. She was curving him. And not just hurting his feelings. You think that, and a lot
making him feel, telling him, reminding him like, no, you cannot do this.
I mean, and the thing is, as women, we do. I mean, I'm one of those. I am guilty of this as well. It's like you forget. Yes, you know, especially when you got a strong, capable man, you know, who's not always caught up in his Drake feelings. You forget that they do have feelings too. They're not always Superman. They're not Teflon all the time. And if you say something a little crazy, you might hurt their feelings. 9 out of 10, they ain't gonna tell you they hurt their feelings. That you hurt their feelings. They're gonna be like, all right, or they just gonna, like my husband would just look at me, and then he turn around, go to his video games, you know, whatever, and then later I find out, oh snap, I think he felt some type of way about what I said, and then I'm like, well, why you ain't say something? And then he's just still staring straight ahead.
Yeah. I don't like that. In my experiences, it's always like 6 months later. It's
no,
like,
not that long.
Yeah,
but you know what I mean? Like, and then it's like, why? But most guys ain't gonna be like, you know. But the thing is, as his wife, she should have been paying attention. But as his wife, when he came to her about his dream and for us, she should have knew right then and there. That's not something.
I mean, it was important to him. For the family,
and that's not something you just dismiss.
And the kids.
That's not something you dismiss. There is no excuse for cheating, and I'm so serious. However, you can push someone out the door or push them to another if you're not upholding your duties as a wife or husband. Upholding your duties is not just having sex with them and being there, like physically being there. You have to also be, I mean, you're supposed to be friend, lover, best friend, all that, right hand man. That's what y'all are to each other. So she wasn't that for him.
And it wasn't like she wasn't that, and she, you know, and she was trying to be that. She wasn't that, and she didn't care. Like,
she didn't give a F. She was like, and she was looking, she was snubbing him, talking about, please, I seen the money y'all make. Come on now. And a lot of y'all ladies out there, y'all talking about Team Tasha, but Team Tasha, that's crazy, because I don't care. I mean, and I'm all about the way. Like I said, my title is MRS. Okay, but the thing is, she was also inappropriate with Sean. So you can't be claiming I'm a wife, and saying that you need to be treated as such. However, you're not even carrying yourself as this man's wife. You're not behaving as someone's wife. You up here touching on some other man.
That was really, she really pushed the envelope.
And she hurting because he cheating? Really?
Crying? But she's not telling her mother that.
Be honest,
she ain't gonna tell her mother.
I was surprised that she was that emotional about it, because I was kind of thinking, well, maybe she didn't really love him. Maybe it's just she's trying to control this man. And a lot of women out there, y'all like, nah, man, Tasha this. And you know, I'm all for the wife. If you've seen if you've watched any of our scandal reviews, y'all know how I feel about that. But the thing is, this woman clearly is, you know what I'm saying? Come on now. And like I said, it's not right what Ghost is doing. I didn't even think it was right. Like when even though she played herself, that's his wife. He had no business walking off from her like he did at the auditorium, talking about, nah, I ain't coming home. First of all, I would have jumped on his back.
And she took him out.
Or I would have grabbed the back of that collar of that suit, and you know he would have had no choice but to stop, because you know them suits be tight.
Yeah,
I would have grabbed him in that. Hey, and he would have been like, and I'd be like, where you going? I wish you would walk off from me out in this public. Got me. Then we turning up together. We turning up together.
The wheels are turning.
Hey, the kids would have just been sitting there head down, because I'd have been like, come on, turn with me. Please turn the F up with me. Because you can't turn greater than me. You know you can't. And my husband knew that. That's why we never had problems in public. Because if he turn, I'm going to turn. And he going to try to turn. And then we... Big problems. We don't need to be trying to out-turn each other. We don't need that. And that's why we always kept it real simple. Like, let's talk about this. Go sit in the car, have a conversation. So the kids
that would have really burned me if he just walked away.
Did you see how he did that to Tasha? I didn't think I didn't like that. You men out there, you're not supposed to be doing that. That's not cool. No. It's not cool.
Yeah, she was wrong, but she was trying to punish me? I don't think so.
But you have to think about the people around. They saw that. And I don't care if that's your wife or even your girlfriend. You out with a woman, you ain't supposed to be doing that. Walking off from her like that. That's inappropriate, and it just shows how it's a little boy. I can't get out my face, okay?
I can't.
Get out my face.
I can't.
But when she was talking to her mother, and her mother was like, "I know how it feels, because I remember when I was going through it and all this other stuff," and I'm just like,
yeah. And she was like, "You happy? You said I couldn't keep him, and you was right."
Yeah, like all of that is like.
And it's like, but why was your mother talking that hot-ish to you? Like,
and if she was talking that hot-ish, why she sitting in your closet?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mother, no, I could care less. No, you're not
berating But Tasha was really, she lost it for a second. So Keisha was like, I need to just leave. And her mother was like, stupid hoe, you need to get your chickens in a row first.
And let me tell you something, and that's a big pet peeve I can't stand. Women, I have friends or people I know, you leaving this dude, he's no good, all of that, whatever, especially when they have kids. This really pisses me off. You just pick up and leave. If this dude ain't molesting your child, you better take the time to get your money together.
Yeah.
And then leave. Don't put them children in no situation where y'all running and hopping from couch to couch, this person's house to that house to this house, because you didn't take the time to prepare. Because this bad relationship you in is your fault and your fault alone.
Yeah.
And you knew this issue was bad long time ago, sometime in '94. Get out my face. Okay? I get tired of these women doing that track. I had to go. I had to get out of there. I'm going to be honest with you. If he ain't Iking you, if it's not an Ike and Tina situation, you better, goddamn it. If he only slaps you, yeah, he wrong. But you be like, oh, okay. Don't trip. Don't run.
But you see how
you better get your ducks lined up in a row. Don't be running around unless you got a mother who really is like, yo, it's okay, come on.
Yeah.
But if you don't have that type of support system, and that's what I'm talking about. People who don't have that type of support system, you don't have family or someone who's really gonna be there for you. But the thing is, in that type of situation, it didn't just happen. It been wrong.
Yeah.
And you stayed anyway. And now you running, talking about, I'm leaving because he did this to me.
Yeah, if you don't have family or you don't have your fiance who was your boyfriend while you was married to the dude that you leaving right now. If you can't move into his house.
You're so stupid. But I get what I'm talking about. I'm not saying that any woman needs to stay and put up with nothing. But before you call yourself giving him your ass to kiss, get your ish together.
Make sure you got some Versace on that ass.
Okay? Get your ish together. Especially if you have kids. But the bottom line is, stop getting in these relationships that you know ain't going to work. Stop staying in these relationships that Ben showed you that it wasn't going to work. Stop it. Because a lot of people, a lot of women like to talk about, oh, these men ain't no good. No, you women ain't no good. Be good to you. And then you won't be in these no good relationships. Anywho, another message. Anywho, for your ass. Look at that, courtesy of NYCWAO, New York chick with an opinion. But again, that's just our opinion. You may not agree, but I had a very successful marriage. So I mean, anywho, Tasha needs to get it together. What Tasha needs is to call us.
Yeah,
she could get her marriage
back. Do you know who else needs to get it together?
Who?
Angela Valdez.
Angela. Y'all saw, let's talk about Angela.
Snap. That was like, oh, she ratchet. Now I see that, yeah, she did come from the hood. Like, what are you talking about?
So she snapped on her
Why
sister?
would she snap? She said, I'm going to need my keys back because Jamie needs some keys and you don't need your
But
keys.
You want to know why she was snapped like that? She was snapped like that. I don't know what just happened back there, if y'all heard that noise, but the kids are supposed to be asleep.
I guess
anyway.
not.
But the thing is, why she was snapped like that is because she's a side. She has accepted side chickism. She has stepped into the role.
Dang, she crushed.
And she is now in the merging lane full time. And the reason why,
but she's talking about she going to
but
Miami.
I stayed at the merging lane. But just for those of you
three kids.
But for those of you who don't know about the merging lane is specifically for side chicks, because side chicks have to always know when to merge. You understand? They could never be priority. They'll never be first, second, third, or even fourth. So the thing is, when it's time, they have to know when to merge. Yeah. And unfortunately, for some side chicks, they don't have GPS. So when they get off, when they merge off, and they out there with no GPS, they're like, oh my God, when is he gonna call me? Oh my God! So they keep trying to jump back on, and he's like, curve, you know what I'm saying? But then eventually he gets back at them and they get back. But those with GPS, they know when to merge and when not to. I call those, the ones with GPS, they're like professional side chicks.
Yeah.
Like they just know automatically. Angela's not a professional side chick. She's just still caught up in the, you know, euphoria of Jamie and love. She's going to eventually start effing up because she has no GPS. She's not a professional at this. She's going to F up. Especially
she gonna show up at this man's house.
No, because Ghost, I believe he's gonna cut her off.
Yeah.
And when that happens, she's gonna lose it though. She's gonna lose it though because she's caught up in love with him.
And she's turning down jobs and everything.
Okay. You see what this crazy chick is doing? So about he loves me. If he loves you, he would have left. He wouldn't even put hands on you.
Because you turning down this job for Detroit, talking about my father isn't doing well, but then you talking about, oh, I might be going to Miami.
Crazy. But if he loved her side chicks, y'all need to understand that. I mean, and those who are potential side chicks, you know what I'm saying? You need to understand that if this man loved you, if they talking that nonsense and they got a woman or they got a wife, they would leave that situation before even approaching you going past platonic. They would not put you in no situation where you are the other woman and they're in monogamous relationships with another woman. And a lot of these sides be thinking, I mean, but he doesn't really love her. You fool.
So what?
But he doesn't really love you.
There you have it.
And you don't really love you.
Because if he really loved you, he'd be in your house drinking your Kool-Aid, not in her house drinking hers.
Okay? Because side chicks need to understand that your dude goes home to his wife, to his woman. But the thing is, you don't love you. Because if you loved you, you would never want to be second. And you would never want to share. I don't share no man. I don't share no D. I don't share nothing.
I don't really share much. I don't share anything. I don't share my candy. I don't share my sunflower seeds.
Nobody want your damn sunflower. You share candy with the kids, though.
Well, yeah.
Child, please. Like, y'all tripping. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, this episode...
Angela went so stupid on her sister, though. Her sister was looking at her like...
She was like, really? This is how you... She was like, give me my key.
Her sister was like...
Because Jamie's gonna need it. I was like, wow.
That's crazy.
Yo, if I ever acted like that, slap the hell out of me. First of all, y'all, you already know I would never be dealing with no dude. But ain't no dude coming before my sister. Every dude I've ever been with, they knew Brittany comes with the package.
Yo.
You don't want to buy my sister candy? She loves sunflower seeds. Why don't you have a box of sunflower seeds for my sister?
Nacho cheese, please.
Child, please.
Because I'm from the Bronx.
You know what I mean? Come on. I mean, but that's me with, you know, but come on now, that's crazy. She wasn't supposed to. And the
dude,
thing is,
that joint was really.
But that's what side chicks do when you hit
but when she hit that, she said, because you're not supporting me. What's supporting you?
But why would your sister support you being a mistress, being a slut, a hoe, a side? Because that's what you become. It doesn't matter if it's just one dude. These chicks be thinking that, no, I'm only... what are you talking about?
Yeah, they be like, I'm only sleeping with him.
That's like supporting you being on crack. I'm not going to support you doing something that's wrong. That's crazy. It's insane. But she definitely snapped on her sister. But that's side chick activity. That
That's like, it's like the zombie apocalypse, you know, because it's so many out here now, like, and they don't even care. They just coming out and they just coming to feed on dudes.
Beware, because you could be sitting right next to a side chick.
They coming to feed, you know what I'm saying?
Side chicks are like pedophiles. Like they don't have a sign. It's on their forehead
they start getting the symptoms. You know how the zombies, they start getting it first your fingers turn blue. You know what I'm saying? Then you start foaming out the mouth. Then you lose all consciousness.
Yo, y'all stay the F away from me because ain't nobody over here trying to be no
side
chick.
But they start thinking immature thoughts and start going crazy, start distancing themselves from the people who care about them because they like, no, you don't understand me. We love each other. We're in love.
But it goes back to that truth hurts, but it shall set you free. She don't want to hear the truth. But people doing
Paz was like, he just wants to keep effing you.
When she said that, I was like, dang. But see, she keeps talking about. But see, that's the thing with Ghost that makes me mad because he's like curving Tasha, like, you know, and he sees Angie as like she really loves him because she supports what he's trying to do. But the thing is,
he hasn't been around her in every other aspect of his life.
But not yet.
Like the
I'm about to say,
and the drugs.
I'm about to say, not just that though. But she doesn't know the truth about you, so you can't judge whether this woman really loves you and she's gonna be like there with you, stuck to you like glue until she knows everything about you.
It's because of the way she looks into his eyes,
and it's nostalgia. It's all of that.
He knows that anything that he came,
but when she
would accept.
No, he don't know because he hasn't told her. While Tasha, it's the same thing though. Tasha accepts him as the drug dealer, but she don't accept him as the dreamer. Yeah. As the one who wants to be legit. Damn. So both of them are wrong for him, truth be told. Yeah. And I said this before.
But now he's about to be hitting both because in order to get his dream, he's gonna have to move some serious weight to get that money to them, to the cops to let him,
That joint is crazy, but
get a clean slate and open up another club.
Yo, and Kanan walked out that damn jail like with his stinking red leather jacket. I was like, man, someone slapped the hell out of him. 50 put on some weight, huh?
Yeah, he did. He looking like how he did when he first came out. When he was chubby, he's a little chubby little boy.
Like, she said little boy. He put on some weight. I was like, okay. I mean, but I guess, is that it for this episode? It seems like it was so much more, but it was crazy.
It seemed like a lot.
It was crazy. But it all boils down to, like, with Tasha and Ghost, it's like, and people think this, like, just because you got married doesn't mean that it's ordained by God. Mm-hmm. You know, I said this in, I think, a Love and Hip Hop review. Like, just because you walk down that altar don't mean God put that together. Maybe you put that together. You know what I'm saying? Just because you marry some man don't mean that he is the man that God intended for you.
For you.
And let's be real, when Tasha married Ghost, that wasn't,
it was a fluke. He was like, you got my back.
And she's stupid for marrying him.
Yeah, that's weird.
If she really loved him, like, you know what I mean? It seems she does. Kinda. Come on.
Everybody's confused.
The whole thing is bogus. I mean, but in that type of lifestyle, I mean, you're not going to have the real.
The only one I feel who's not confused, Joe, is Ruiz, man. Because when Tommy came in there, he was looking at Tommy. He's looking at him like he's sad. Like he's like, you know, like he's looking at Tommy like.
Because Ruiz sees that Tommy and Ghost there's a rift. Yeah. Tommy ain't seen it, but Ruiz sees it. And Tommy, I don't know what he's thinking because he keeps going to Ruiz. You see that?
He does.
But that's why Ghost is putting him, yo, it's about to get real crazy. Because Ghost is about to really solidify himself. But my thing is, what is he going to do with Kanan? Yeah,
I bet you Kanan is going to come to that man's house, sit down and eat dinner.
And I have a feeling that Tasha doesn't like Kanan.
Yeah.
But I feel that Kanan is going to try to play Tasha. Like, he's going to try, because Sean is going to run his mouth about...
I think so? Oh, my God. You guys, I hate Sean. I really don't like him.
I'm going to be honest with you. Like, after this episode, I'm, like, dreading the new season. I want to see the new season, but I'm dreading it, because I'm like, man, it's going to be so bad. Bad things is just going to happen all around. It's just not going to be good. You know what I'm saying?
You just said that, but you said it in a different way.
Ghost's face is still on the floor.
Yes.
He's devastated.
We have to set up the we gotta sign a contract with the contracting company.
All of Ghost's hopes, dreams, and aspirations get the
right machinery to lift his jaw up off the floor. But he was staring at the, what was it? Was it Vogue? What did they give us a name?
What?
The magazine. He was staring at the advertisement when he was like, I'm going to be the biggest drug dealer in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
He was staring at that.
Because he's still going to go for the club thing. It's just, but his name in that industry is going to be tainted because of...
He's going to have to get a new name.
The fact that the club, you know, there was a shooting at his club. That
James St. Vincent. He's going to have to change
that was crazy. So status report on episode 8, the season finale for season 1 is turn all the way up. Turn the F up. Turn up worthy character.
Let me start with the turn down.
Okay, who's your turn down worthy character? Yeah, Sean.
Because he was just so...
Sean is an F-boy.
But I mean, it should be Holly. But she can't be my turn down because she got shot. Like Karma got... She learned her lesson quick.
Happened instantly.
She learned her lesson quick. Go say what you say.
Holly ain't about to learn shit though.
Yeah, she's not.
I can see Holly trying to spin this and get Tommy to think that, you know what I mean, ghost somehow. She's bogus. I'm telling you. Or Tommy gonna feel, you know, like he has to do for her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Indebted to her type thing. Because he's gonna be like, she saved your life. She took a bullet for you.
No, she didn't purposely take a bullet.
That's the way she... I'm telling you, man. But, so turn down for you is Sean. Turn down for me is Holly. So Sean and Holly get award for turn down worthy character for the goddamn season 8, season 1, excuse me, finale. Yeah. We hope they get to 8 seasons. Yeah. That would be great. Turn up for me. Who's your turn up?
I was gonna say Tommy because the way he killed Nomar.
See, okay, so we kind of in sync. Mine is Ruiz. You know what I'm
yes, because but that one arm behind the back, because he was like, forget about the guns.
Yes.
I need you to do me a favor.
That scene was epic. When he was walking with that thing, he was like, one of my soldiers.
His name is Nomar. They're fucking my little girl. What? That man was like...
But you know what was tripping me out about it, though? Because I was like, wow, I didn't realize that they kind of, you know, solidified that he was in fact having sex with her.
But when Jasmine said that when we was watching it, and I looked at her like,
because I thought,
you ain't been watching it all these other 7 episodes.
I was hoping that it was just you know what I'm saying?
He was talking about a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he was. He said that effing my
He got her a charm bracelet, looking at her like he really loved her. Like, yo, he really thinks that's his girlfriend.
Yeah, he told her, y'all, I'll send for you, and she told him about how long. Like, yo, get out my face.
He really thinks that's his girlfriend.
I wonder what Ruiz is gonna do to his daughter. Is he gonna have her kneeling on rice?
You know, because you know that.
I'm thinking that they Catholic. Y'all let us know. Y'all used to love going to my Catholic school, man. But I mean, I never had to kneel on rice, but I know that happens. In
I used to have a friend Aisha, and you know, she did. You know, a lot of times she was like she couldn't be on the phone or she couldn't whatever because she was kneeling on rice.
Yo, Isabella would be kneeling on nails if she was my kid. Get out my face. But yeah, so Ruiz, he gets it for me. So for you, it's Tommy, or is it? Yeah, Tommy, because he handled the pedophile. He redeemed himself with that. However, we know that Tommy is on a fast track to Ides of March, man.
Did you see how Lobos was like feeling Tommy? Like, I don't understand. I kind of felt like Lobos was, because he was like, this dude was in his face.
Yeah, and Tommy talked about. Okay. And Lobo's talking about some...
Yeah, with this crazy thing. He's like...
What's going on with Lobos?
Lobos is a goner. That man's psycho.
Django! And that blue suit. But you know he ignorant. Django, but you know he ignorant because of the suit choice. Go on. That joint was crazy, but even though, like we said, we hate to see...
Vanity loves you?
I don't know what's going on with her. We hate to see the season end, you know, because it was only 8 episodes, but they said next season it's going to be 10 episodes. So, you know, I'm Jazz.
And I'm Britt.
NYCWAO. Deuces.